Okay, good morning. Welcome to another morning broadcast. Yesterday we had a nice day. Two or three of the names on our game plan that we discussed yesterday played out. We'll talk about those, but this morning we had KAPA from the scan pop off and give us scalps from the scan. Phase 2 trial data released, and this one ran up. It popped, dropped below VWAP, reclaimed. I didn't get in until the breakout here. I didn't catch this here. But as we popped, we held, then that gave opportunities for scalps. And then we had some consolidation here. And the bids just kept flashing. You could see them. We popped, pulled back, and that one held here. So just paying myself on the way up. And then it's eventually starting to pull back. So we'll see what happens. You all know the typical life stock. You all know the typical life cycle of these stocks. They're going to run up. We have the front side and then we have the back side. But some of them do hold and continue to run when the market opens. So we'll see what happens. All right. So let's zoom out real quick. I also do see PLRZ. This one was on the scan, popped sideways, tried to pull out, pulled back. And then just right before we hopped up on the scan or on this meeting, right before we joined the call, this one pulled out there. So I am watching this one to see if I want to get active with it. But the cleanest trade for me this morning was from KAPA. So we'll zoom out now and talk big picture. Okay. So what's going on overall market? Okay, so we see stocks are, as we mentioned, they've remained bullish, complacency around trade wars, Trump, tariffs, and we had prices actually gapped up this morning. NVIDIA, so that can be attributed to the fact that NVIDIA will be permitted to resume its sales its AI chip in China. So we see NVIDIA gapped up this morning, and it's very bullish. So that's a catalyst, and that's driving the market. Also, the market is pretty is prepared for. Has grown complacent, as I mentioned. Like have grown numb to a lot of the headlines and the tweets that send us bearish. So whenever we come into this type of market where we're very bullish, tech is on fire. We've been looking at and trading like tech names, and also crypto ended up in our playbook as well. So yesterday we were looking at QS, and that one was the one that really rallied the most. Let me see here. Yeah. Okay. So QS, it pulled out here, opening drive. It ran up, pulled back again, and kept popping, but then it dropped below VWAP, and then later on it actually continued the rally. So this was one of the ones that we traded yesterday in our live call, and this was one of our game plan plays. So we'll continue to monitor it and see if we. Big picture has just been in an uptrend, just continuing to create highs. So it's been in our game plan for weeks. So QS is one of those from yesterday. All right, now Mara. So we're looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin spiked, created new highs, and because of that, we're looking at Mara. So Mara gave us scalps to the upside, very clean. If you look at Twitter, you'll see I'll be trying to give reports on our markups, brief markups. So first entry was here at the opening drive. There was an entry here that I missed. And then on our live call, also, we took the bounce here from VWAP. And then it shorted. It shorted off for the rest of the day. So that ended up being a really good short. And now I'm going to keep it on watch. This one and IREN, both of these, if you look at IREN from yesterday, similar move to Mara, right? So this one spiked, opening drive, pulled back to VWAP, continuation, And then if you look at the move, it's pretty similar, right? So it shorted off yesterday, and now I'm going to be watching to see what happens with Bitcoin and if we are going to bounce or if this becomes a short. So the crypto-related equities still in play, still on watch. The Mar trade was the best trade for me yesterday, even though QS ran. The Mar was just was so clean in that small window of time. I was able to capture the most edge, the cleanest run. But QS also gave us some plays, so all good. Oh, let me see. Hey, shut up. Can you hear me? Somebody said they can't hear. So let me check and see. Check the comments. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Yeah, you guys can hear me. Okay. Cool. Okay. So we are looking at, so QS, Mara, crypto names, and those played us out well yesterday. All right. Another one that was on watch was SBET. So this one also caught some scalps on it to the upside, then it faded, and it's holding up well. Because it's holding up well, I'll be watching to see what it does again. If it's gonna be more of a reactive trade. This is another one of those that the rally restarted on, and we ended up trading. Shorted off later on this morning, started to short, is reclaimed here. So we'll see what happens. It's holding up well. All right. Okay. So in our tech list, okay, SoFi is one that we are watching as well. We had several rallies that we took advantage of on SoFi. It sold off, bounced, and it's holding. So we'll see if we have another leg higher on that one. Somebody said BBAI gave some entries. Yeah. BBAI was on watch. I think I saw one of my alarms were triggered, but was trading something else at the time, so I never looked back at it. Over the last few months, BBAI was a go-to. It's been in our game plan several times, starting earlier this year. I think really last year. Yeah, so gap up. We'll throw BBAI back in here. Tech has really been hot. So we'll see if we can break through these levels here. Or if it becomes a short. So reactive trade there. All right. So BBAI, SoFi. All right, we're gonna go down. You know what? I'm still watching PROK. I actually expected that we should have shorted off by now, but PROK has been holding up well. Actually, it dipped, popped here, and if it is to recover, then we may have some entries to the long side there. So keeping an eye on it. This could just be pop for shorts. So we'll see. We reclaim VWAP. We may have something there. All right, so BMNR, that was a short yesterday. KZIA, this is one that I've kept on watch since Tuesday last week. This one popped on the scan, pulled back, but has been grinding higher. If we look at volume here, huge volume to the downside. Looks like a liquidity trap. So nothing here to trade yet, but I'm just keeping this on watch because, as you know, when that liquidity trap plays out, then we have a squeeze to the upside. Okay. All right. Let me see. So I hope y'all are having a good week. Yesterday started off good. If you didn't see the game plan from yesterday, check that out, and then check out my my write-ups. Okay. All right. What are y'all looking at? Talk to me, and I'll try to answer any questions that I can. If this is your first time, if you enjoy the stream, hit the like button. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitter, drop us a comment. We've been doing these since January, and I plan to continue indefinitely. So drop us a comment. Let me know what you're looking at, and if I can give some commentary on it, I will. All right. One more. Okay, open. So open, this one, real estate sympathy play. I was looking at XLRE. This is the real estate ETF. I was looking at it when open because I couldn't make sense of what was happening with opening because we saw it last week. It started to rally. This was last Thursday, and it gave some opportunities here, shorted off, and then yesterday kept going. So strong rally there. So we see it on the scan. This one has a pretty big, I think the float is around 600 million. But I have it on watch because it's been pretty aggressive. So this is one that I have on the back burner. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's look at the comments. Do you only trade pre-market or trade also? And I trade pre-market and market open. XOME. And do you long? I long only. But a lot of the ideas I share, they'll go both long and short. So, Mr. Lee, I made 4% just yesterday following your playbook. Your videos and live streams are helping me a lot to transition from FX and indices to stocks. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that they're helping as well. Yeah, the stocks have so many opportunities. It's incredible. It's just incredible. I wish I would have started there, but everything happens in due time. If I didn't start in Forex, maybe I would know some of you all, right? Or some of you all that came from Forex and futures with me. You wouldn't be there, or we wouldn't be together. So everything happens for a reason. Okay, hello. Yes. You know what? They took the back burner from me, but the energy sector. So let me pull that up as well. They ran yesterday, and they kind of fell off my radar. All right, so energy. So SMR, NNE, OKLO. That basket actually started last week. It piqued my interest, but yesterday I didn't pay much attention to them. I saw them. My alarms were triggered, but I was trading Mara and QS. So yeah, what's going on? Nuclear moment, securing U.S. AI supremacy. Let me just look at this for a quick minute. I'll comment on XAGE as well. And BTI. One sec. Already covered Kappa, yeah. That was the cleanest from the scan for me. Carl. Oh yeah, I'm trying to look at SMR. I'm just looking at some news, seeing what came out. Hey Reza, did you do any research on energy? I just hadn't put any research into what's going on, but yeah, definitely this one is overweight. Selects Q as lead constructor for our the price at overweight with 73 price target. Yeah, okay, hello. They were paying us out all last year, nuclear. It was like the start of last year and the start of this year. It was running up. Then they started again back in May. So yeah, okay, hello, and SMR. Definitely take a look at those. Okay, BTAI. All right, doesn't look liquidity right on that one. Doesn't look good for me right now. FDA rejects. All right, that FDA rejection may also cause issues, but XAGE. I think this merger, I didn't have time to look into it. Let me see. I was looking at it earlier, but what was it that I was? Yeah, I'd say on this one, it's a all stock deal, so it can suffer dilution. But I say let's see what happens at the open. If traders pile into this, and I mean we have a nice range here, consolidation. So see what happens at the open. If it'll be a reactive trade for me on XAGE and KAPA. It's just reigniting here. Ah, got you. I got you, Reza. Okay, that makes sense. KAPA squeezing higher. Breakout on volume. Bids are stepping up behind there. That 183. See if they clear that out. More entries here. All right, let me finish out. Let's see, we got in the market hour, stocks halt sometimes. How to advantage for the halt, and can you clarify a video about stock halt in the future? Yes, we'll do that. And can you calculate size position automatically like Forex EA for stock? Somewhat, yeah, you can do it. It's slightly different, but you can get very close to it. The difference is you use hotkeys here. And you set your hotkeys in a certain way. Okay, all right, y'all. So we got about 8 minutes until the market opens. Let's prepare, exactly how much you're going to risk on setups. I challenge you, if you could only take 2 tickers today, 2 setups, and you had to shut it down, find those 2. Find the stocks that are giving the absolute best setup. They have the best volume, best order flow. If you can do that every day and be very selective, then you'll be green over time. Don't give big risk to the later entries. Like the earlier entries will give higher risk. These types of entries here, these are just icing on the cake. They may continue to run. Normally I'm putting C risk on these, and I'll be faster to cut, especially on these small caps. So yeah, all right. We got the game plan. Hope y'all have a great day. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Zoom, stay on, and we'll see what the day gives us. Okay. All right. This is your first time and you enjoyed the stream. Please like and subscribe. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you for your support, and let's continue to kill the markets. All right. Have a great day. Bye-bye.